Trick, please.
I know y'all probably heard this story, but it's gonna always center me in regards to this podcast, man. That we started arguing on Facebook, turned into real conversations, that turned into a podcast on Facebook. But don't pretend like we didn't create a culture over here, whether it was rooted in Africa or not, whether it's
monkey see, a monkey do. Trick, please. Trick, please. Why you trying to do everything that I do? Monkey. I'll show you how to flip it in the cheese. Trick, freeze.
Trick, please.
Trick, please.
I know y'all probably heard this story, but it's gonna always center me in regards to this.
Might be the dumbest man in America. I've never seen anything like this.
Correct.
Who implicates himself? Who implicates himself in a book? What's a
the same thing? She can actually talk about different things and different.
The fact that he said he was better than Q, and like.
Decide on whether or not you're gonna have kids. You probably just
probably don't want kids.
Make her. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and so when I could not have a relationship with my biological father, God brought other men in my life to follow. And
I am racist, and I'll say that to the whole entire world.
Remember me? Take a picture. Let's do like, come on, man.
Because there's so much about this moment that is trying to make people feel like they've lost their minds. When in fact, they don't have us.
Yeah. Mic check, am I good? Mic check, am I good? Mic check. Yeah. I said, give me your thumbs up if I'm good. Mic check, 3rd degree, coming straight to your hood. Hey, you already know what's understood. Like I said before, I'm kinda like Suge. Nah, good night, I'm just maybe on the mic. You see that I recite lyrically or what you like. And I really don't give a F-U-N-K what everybody else got to say. Yo, it's Thursday. Yeah, we after the day called Thursday. We on the Friday. Yeah, we about to get a payday. Mayday, hey, nay. You want to see right now, I'm about to make you whip your head like Shanae. On Martin with all the stuff you starting. If you don't know, man, I'll step up in your garden. Stepping on your roses, I suppose. People when they try to step up and act like a foe. Nah, I crush your big toe. You don't want to go there. Like I said, oh yeah, 3rd degree, don't fight there. Lyrical nightmare, yes, I'm standing right there. Oh my gosh, oh, you're getting real scared. Oh, be gone. You don't even want to see what type of stuff I'm on. I don't want to have to go there, but I might just, you can see 3rd degree, and I might just bust on anybody on any given contact. You can see right now, yes, the boy is back. Lyrically, you already know where I'm at. I came through putting SB on the map. Nah, that's a couple of people that came before me. Right now you see and you can't ignore me. And I got the category. But those that be boring, that's a different story. I just change it up, even if I slip. Right now you can see third degree on the lyrical tip. Oh my gosh, this is how we do it. Well, you already know my flow is that fluid. Yeah, we about to go blow for blow. Oh, you already know. Yeah, we getting dough. Let me stop the flow. Yes, and let's start the show. Whoa. What's good? What's good, y'all? Just went third degree. We back up in the building. We got Method X.
Yo.
What's good? What's good? What's good?
We back. It's Friday.
It's Friday.
Where Quez at? Quez sick?
I don't know, man. I don't know where he's at.
Oh, man.
He say, hey, you don't got to call check on me. So the day I don't call, the day he don't show. Man, but I've been having a lot of technical difficulties on my end, all like last minute. So I'm like, geez, Louise.
Yeah, that's the deal with it, man. You always got to like pregame early.
No, I did all that. Right. I did all that. You know, pregame, had it already. Everything was ready to go. Truthfully, it was the Ratchet News trying to load it up. It was saying it was too big to go on the StreamYard. So I kept trying to recompress the video, like decompress it to try to size it, and just wouldn't just go down. So I tried to upload it, you know what I mean, to the computer, and then the link kept jacking up. So then I had to get creative and just, hey, let's just upload it to YouTube.
You said your Ratchet News is too spicy to upload.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
It was trying to have that. God.
Man, it was on my neck. Like, hey, man. Can't let you be great on Friday.
No. I'm glad this week's over with.
Man, you and me both.
Yes. I'm glad it's over with, man. I'm ready to keep it going, man.
Right. Oh, you know what? Where are my manners? What up, Facebookers? What up, YouTubers? Thank you for tuning in. You guys have been really like holding it down, and we appreciate y'all, man. Make sure you hit the like, share, subscribe button. If you're on YouTube, like, share, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you share. You engage. The link, if you want to come on as a guest, is in the description. To the Facebookers, if you're out there, the link is in the description too. But please hit that share, and you can comment. We'll put it on the screen. We'll engage with you. That's the whole point of this show.
Yes. Engagement is key. Like and share.
Like a mother sucker. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead. Since everything wants to act ratchet today, we're going to give you some ratchet news.
Oh, yes.
We shall return. Give me a sec. Good, y'all. It's your boy 30 Green. We're back with more ratchet news. Well, some of it's ratchet, some of it's not, but we still got to speak on it. So let's go. What's up, y'all? We are back. Let's just get right to it. I just blew that N-word's head off, end quote. 3 white men who chased and pow down a black man in Florida escape hate crime charges. Like how? That's not ratchet, and I don't know what is. Moving on. On the latter note, you remember those Sam Goody in-store, like, replay CDs or DVDs that would play like videos? You know, well, I used to work there, and I copped one, and I was going through an old box, and I found one, you know what I'm saying, for old time's sake. Talking about throwback. But anyway, moving on. If you have not seen Raising Kanan, go check out the latest episode. The only thing I can say is Uncle Funkin' Marvin. I'm glad he beat the bricks out of Kanan, man. Anyway, moving on. F the Chargers. Max Crosby. I couldn't agree more. Well, welcome back to Raider Nation, Max Crosby. That's how I feel too. All right, moving on. Grocery store supervisor told to hide body of person that had passed away inside store so they wouldn't have to close. Why? Moving on. Woman accused of breaking into man's home with wine and water ice after their romance ended following one date. What did he do? Give her some D? You know what I mean? I don't know. That's crazy, y'all. Moving on. Senator Raphael Warnock's proposal to ban private equity firms from buying up single-family homes is now federal law. Shout out to him. Moving on. Jafar Jackson is officially the first lead actor whose acting debut reached $1 billion worldwide. Salute to him. Couldn't have happened to a better dude. All right, moving on. Stephanie Mills, I know I covered this in last ratchet, but Stephanie Mills said Dre Kelly is out here dancing all over the internet, but I think she needs to be in jail next to R. Kelly. Do you agree? Moving on. Comedian viciously booed off stage in Indianapolis Helium Comedy Club. Bottles and objects thrown during performance. It was crazy. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, what did he do to deserve that? Just bad? Moving on.
Fuck y'all! Oh, shit!
Moving on.
Hold on.
All right. Too many nights. We've had too much fun. Two on the jersey, but we're here for the one.
Weak sauce. Drake unexpectedly disses Jay-Z in a freestyle during SGA's birthday celebration. Like, bro, can you buy some better bars? Better ghostwriters, bro. Just trash. Anyway, moving on. January 6th officer tells Lindsey Graham to rest in piss. Well, say it with your chest. Moving on. Remy Ma is back. Bronx rap queen returns with new ladies anthem. Put 'em on. What, are you feeling it? Have you heard it yet? All right, moving on. E. Jean Carroll receives $5.6 million payment from Trump. So this means that he is officially charged with actually, essaying her and trying to. That is crazy, but he became president, right? But funny because speaking of R. Kelly from earlier, R. Kelly asked Trump to commute 30-year SA abuse sentence. And I mean, because he's like, well, hey, he pretty much got alleged the same crimes that, that Trump does, but here, one's president and one's behind bars. We got to make this make sense here in America, right? But hey, moving on. Tyler Perry says he won't be bullied into a multi-million-dollar settlement and $77 million SA lawsuit. Hey, fight that, man. If you fight for your innocence. Moving on. Taco Bell under investigation over explosive diarrhea parasite outbreak, meaning that, I guess there's some parasite on the lettuce that they use. But I thought Taco Bell does that even without lettuce. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you're losing weight and getting a clean colon. Moving on. Man kicks wife out and throws her stuff in the street after she went on stage with Chris Brown and it went viral. Is he being too sensitive or does he have a point? We're going to talk about that tonight. So moving on. Well, going back to outbreak, doctor warns Americans to avoid fresh produce as fecal parasite illness spreads to California. So what are the vegans going to do, or the vegetarians? You know what I'm saying? They have to eat, canned vegetables and whatnot, or I don't know, man. This is crazy because now I can't even get my bag lettuce. That's ratchet. Moving on. Fawn Weaver fired as the CEO of the whiskey brand Uncle Nearest. And, we promote it here on the show. Her and her husband, Keith, access to all facilities and computer systems revoked while the third-party receiver prepares to sell the company. I think this sounds like a cohesion, man. Like this was part of the plan maybe all along. You know what I mean? The story itself is really, really tricky, but we'll talk about this later. Moving on. Shout out to Common as his album B goes platinum 21 years later. Hey, it's a marathon, right? Like Nip said. Moving on. New broadcasting guidelines for women athletics have been released to crack down on camera angles and slow motion replays that actualize athletes. Moving on. Kobe Bryant's USA jersey to be retired. Hey, salute. RIP Mamba. Moving on. Student goes viral as he swings on bus driver after telling her he wasn't going to listen to anything she said, and it's going crazy because she swung back. So my question to y'all is, what would y'all do in this situation? All right, moving on. Eminem's ex-wife allegedly assaulted cop after she attempted, unaliving herself. Crazy. My prayers up to her. Hopefully she gets the help she needs. Moving on. Tinashe seen smashing and vandalizing a car in Los Angeles. I mean, I heard she out there promoting the new single, but people do anything these days for clicks and views, right? Well, way to get people attention to your new single. Hope it does well. Moving on. According to Bomb First, Keefe D rejects first plea offer, and I heard they were trying to offer him like 15 years, which with good time served, with time served and something else, he would probably only done 7. He rejected it, so He may be going there for the long haul. It's less than a month away, so I can't wait to see what happens. We'll keep you posted. Moving on. Academic spent $83,000 just to get friend zoned by Daphne and Joy. You didn't even get to sniff it. Snackademics with a dummy. Moving on. Megan Good talks about her divorce from Devon Franklin. A quote, "I was so mad at God." We're going to talk about that too, about how to move on after divorce. Moving on. Which group had the best album run, Jodeci or Boyz II Men? We're going to talk about that tonight. Moving on. Complex dropped 100 best LA songs of all time. And shout out to my cousins, JJ Fab for Supersonic making 53. I think number one was Dre Day. You know what I'm saying? No, not Dre Day, but Nothing But a G Thing. As it should, with number 2 being Today Was a Good Day, and 3 being California Love by Tupac. I can't be mad at that. All right, moving on. Quote, "I'm not black." Dominican woman files lawsuit against employer for calling her a black woman. End quote. Dummy, did you look into the mirror and did you actually do your history? Let's give her a DNA test and let's see. Moving on. CD sales booming as physical music makes a comeback. Glad I still kept on mine. Now I just need to get a CD player. All right, moving on. Iran is wild for this. Iran displays a billboard in Tehran depicting President Trump lying in a coffin with the writing that reads, "We will unalive Trump." Ooh, crazy, right? Crazy word. But I don't know. Moving on. 14th documentary marks Ava DuVernay's Netflix return. Can't wait to watch it. I love 13th. So let's see. Moving on. Designer arrested again after allegedly chasing a woman with a hammer during domestic dispute. What's he doing? What's he doing, man? Moving on. Alexandria, a longtime supporter of the show, said that macaroni and cheese isn't ratchet news. Well, this is. Peep this. Yeah, that's just gross. The macking ain't macking. That's just too much. That's called constipation. All right, moving on. B2K reunites after 22 years and drops their new single, Mileage. Are you feeling it? All right, moving on. That should be a good topic of the show, too. Mileage. Does that matter in a relationship? Moving on. Well, actually, that's all I got. These are the topics of the show. So let's get to it. See you on the show. Peace. But anyway, I'm Third Degree, and that's been your Ratchet News. Enjoy the show. All right, y'all. We are back. We are back. Wait. Hold up. I know you're talking some ish. You're muted, sir. So
Yeah. You always have me muted.
yeah. It's on purpose. Therefore, there's no talking during the direction.
That was the most relaxed Ratchet News I've ever
so
seen.
I forgot because I had to delete. So I deleted the one with the music files and I forgot to add it. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot going on. I had 30 minutes to get it ready.
All right. Oh, man.
You got to pivot, man. When you get thrown some curveballs, man, you gotta swing sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it'd be like that. It does. It totally be like that. Jeez.
But yeah,
I really want to get to the details on the Uncle Nearest thing.
Man, it's a cluster F, man. So a little backstory is basically they had some dude like a manager or a financial manager, whatever, that was kind of like swindling funds, putting stuff here, putting it unbeknownst to them. And so the lenders started penalizing, the owners of it. But this guy literally admitted to his wrongdoing, but he's not in jail. They got fired as far as being CEOs. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of like if they had no knowledge of it, then why? Then why fire them? It just doesn't make any sense to me.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's were they in charge of putting that person in charge to make those decisions?
Here's the thing. So the conservator or whatever, they're basically trying to sue the lenders. I think I sent you guys the link. So they're basically trying to sue the lenders, saying like, hey, well, if you just would have did a simple call to Fawn Weaver or her husband to let them know, like, hey, there's some red flags going on, this could have stopped or prevented all of this. So they're trying to blame the bank. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. This is weird.
Yeah. I definitely need to see the details on that.
I sent it to you, man. So take some time, over this weekend.
Oh no, I saw that. I saw that video. What the dude was talking about. Okay, if you own the business, you really own the business, and blah blah blah. But he didn't really go into detail with it. Like, wow.
There's another one. I'll find it. So that was my fault. Jess, what's good with you?
I'm good. Happy it's Friday.
Aren't we all?
You awake? you like ready to crash out. You're like, yeah.
I'm just ready for the summer to be over.
Yeah, I'm waiting for this heat to get over with. This heat just got everybody feeling gross. I really want to get into that Chris Brown topic.
Well, we'll get there. You see anything else in the ratchet news? I know it was calm as hell. We got. I'm gonna put up the real one when I get some chances, man. But hey, that thing right there. Man, I'm telling you, it was a busy last hour.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I ain't really seen nothing too biggie. I mean, other than like, I don't know, nothing I really care to talk about, to be honest. Like, girl breaking into someone's house after one day.
Man, you get.
No, I just didn't see nothing. I'm like, I see a girl that's on there, like, okay, yeah, you broke into the dude's house with a wine bottle after the first date. Like, what? Like, what? Why? The one that did strike me was the bus driver, though. She should have beat the brakes off that kid. I don't give a shit. She should have beat the brakes off of him.
I'm trying to tell you that's been a big debate on my Facebook page. Like, I got some views. There's a lot of people saying like, well, she had a right to defend herself, but again, I get it. That's a kid, you know what I'm saying? But you swinging on a grown adult, and a woman at that.
That kid ain't got no kind of discipline.
Right.
I would have slapped him and his parents up. Like, send your parents my way too. Like, I don't care. That was just wild, bro. That is absolutely wild. Like, even me growing up, regardless how hood you grew up with, you always were taught to respect your elders. Don't disrespect the elders like that, man. Regardless, like, for what? Because you don't want to sit down? You're gonna hold up the whole bus ride too? Like, bro, you're not leaving. Like, and the fact that how it is like, oh my God, it's like a double-edged sword. Okay, yeah, let's record a kid trying to beat up a teacher, but as soon as he hits back, it's like, oh my God, you're hitting the kid.
Right.
I'm sorry, I don't care about that. At least that's how I feel. I'm just like, man, she should have. Yeah, you don't get me fired. It's gonna be worth it. Boy, you're never gonna forget this day.
What are your thoughts? What's up, Connie? What's up, Roger? What's up, everybody? What's up, Facebookers?
My thoughts?
Yes, Jessica, your thoughts.
Good. Don't get no attitude with me. How old was the boy?
Could have been like 8, 9, 10.
Oh, yeah, that's that generation. Sorry, it's how they are.
He old enough to try to swing on an adult and act cool. That's a lot
of kids. A lot of kids are swinging on adults. I'm a witness. So that's just this generation.
Yeah. See,
I know it's crazy because I sure wasn't raised like that. But
you know what? Shout out to Jen. Yeah, you're right. Because here's the thing. Like, so back in our day, back in our day, you know what I'm saying? Like, there would have been kids on the bus who probably would have beat his tail for pretty much holding up the bus. You know what I'm saying? Like, getting on him for acting stupid. But then at the same time, you're swinging on a woman. There had to have been some stand-up dude in there. I guess apparently not. Because, you're swinging on a woman. You know what I'm saying? So, number one. Number two. So, I don't know. It's mixed feelings because I saw somebody in the comment section say, well, she's the adult. She knows better. She could have restrained herself. And you know what it is if this is what you signed up for your bus driver, but you're being assaulted by a little kid.
That's not what you signed up for. You signed up to be a bus driver. You didn't sign up to put up with little people's attitudes like that to that extreme. You're going to get...
A lot of staff members in districts are getting harmed by students.
Yeah. I mean,
I will
that
leave it at
maybe that's where it's going to be going, man. They're going to be allowed to slap you up like they did back in the day. I mean, and once again, I don't blame the kid. I blame parenting at that age.
Essentially, yes. Essentially.
No.
Wait.
All the way. I all the way blame parenting.
Right. Connie said the nerve of R. Kelly, I guess, asking Trump for a pardon.
Is it though? If I'm R. Kelly, I'm like, is it too far fetched? Do I care? Like, this guy is sitting as president.
I mean, he just literally had to pay E. Jean Carroll $5.6 million for liability because, you know, he saying, you know, actually assaulting her. You know, this isn't like alleged or made up. And remember, he tried to get that dismissed and appealed it and lost. And so he took it up to the highest courts, but no, he has to pay. So, sir, you know, like, yeah, the irony, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, R. Kelly is singing in jail while this dude is singing on a podium.
So, I mean, as much as I don't agree with R. Kelly, I don't blame him for trying. I'll be like, hey, why can't I just get a pardon, man? Yeah, you're pardoning. He has pardoned worse people over stupid stuff, dude.
For sure.
So, you know, I mean, why not try to get it?
For sure. Oh, Jen says my bus driver would have pulled over, kicked me off the bus, and they called the school to let them know that they left me. Yeah, let's stop for acting a fool.
They probably don't allow that these days.
Yeah. That's the problem. They don't allow a lot of stuff these days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's different. It's different.
All right, y'all. So we are here. Make sure that you hit the like, share, subscribe button. Make sure you hit the engagement. You come into the comment section. I will pin the link in the comment section. Just know that if you're using your phone, please, it's always best to use headphones because it will help the bleeding into the show. Also, too, no profanity. Make sure you get into a nice spot where the Wi-Fi is popping. You know what I'm saying? No vulgar language. You know, we don't know who's watching. Again, like we're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, we're on LinkedIn, you know what I'm saying? And whoever else is sharing and watching. So we could have pastors, we can have elders, and you know, it's just a level of respect. We can let a few words slip here and there, but nothing too extreme, you know, like coochies and wang wangs and all this other stuff that, you know, some things just be flying out. You know what I'm saying? So also too, just know that, you know, we're here to agree to disagree. And just know that it's all good. We're not here to make anybody subscribe to your thought process or somebody else's thought process. It's just here to give a different opinion, a different perspective, and it's just a safe place to do that. Also, too, the thoughts, views, and opinions that come from and expressed by the individuals on here are from those individuals. Don't be holding people accountable for what other folks say. But other than that, just come, you know, have a good time, man, and just enjoy yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what it's all about.
Yeah, hey. Ready to get into Chris Brown?
No, not yet. We're going to go ahead and just, you know, show some love, and we'll be right back.
Most people live inside fields they never built. They wake up in environments shaped by other people's expectations, other people's demands, other people's fears. They react to pressure that is not theirs. They carry emotional weight they never agreed to. They misinterpret signals because no one taught them how to read the field. As a result, they move through life with scrambled emotional code, corrupted meaning, unstable financial decisions, inconsistent boundaries, fractured identity. And the worst part, they think it is normal. It is not. It never was. The sovereign frequency system exists to correct that. Across this book, you will learn 5 essential architectures. You will not be asked to push harder. You will be asked to move clearer. You will not be asked to dominate. You will be asked to calibrate. You will not be asked to fight. You will be asked to understand. This book does not teach force. It teaches field mastery. Your field determines your frequency. Your frequency determines your reality. Your reality determines your life. And once your frequency is sovereign, nothing external can override you again. Let us begin the architecture.
Yo, with mushroom coffee being on the rise as of late, I guess the best way to go is with Rise Coffee. And DJ Method X has teamed up with Rise Coffee, so make sure you use promo code METHODXSD15. Also, to check out Method on TikTok at MethodXSD. Also on Twitch TV at MethodXX619. Let's go.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy, KB Mercer. Y'all already know we got it cracking. We got it going on over here at Melbourne Soul Food Kitchen. Y'all remember when we started? We gave you 5 pieces of chicken and 2 sides. This is what I'm giving to start, y'all. I'm giving to mess up the whole IE. Check this out. Bam! 3/4. 2 sides, mac and cheese and jam. But you don't get 5 pieces. Now you get 6 pieces. 1, 2, 3/4. Come on down to Melbourne Soul Food Kitchen, 2360 Sterling Avenue, on the corner of Sterling and Highland. We open Tuesday through Sunday, 12 o'clock to 7 o'clock. We are getting ready to go crazy.
Uncle Nearest Premium Whiskey is a brand of Tennessee. Whiskey honoring Nathan Nearest Green, the first known African-American master distiller. The Nearest Green Distillery, located in Shelbyville, Tennessee, is the world's first distillery named after an African-American. Green is credited with perfecting the Lincoln County process, a charcoal mellowing method that defines Tennessee whiskey's smoothness. Get your bottle today.
All right, y'all. We are back.
Let's go.
All right, y'all. So, dang it. I didn't have a chance to upload the video. But, like I said, that dang ratchet news took the life out of me. But anyway, long story short, there was a guy. Well, no, I did play it in the ratchet news where I showed it. But there was a guy who pretty much got mad at his girl, his wife, whatever, and decided to kick her out. All because, she got on stage and she was dancing and grinding on Chris Breezy. So while we talk about this, I don't know where Jessica went, but while we're talking about this, it breaks the lid for. So does entertainers matter? Should women be on stage with entertainers if they're married or in a relationship or blah blah blah? I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts?
I want to let Jess go on this one.
She can't even hear you.
So I want to let Jess. I want you to take the lead on this.
Oh.
What do you think?
I think if they're in a relationship or if they married, because that's 2 different things.
What?
Yeah, honestly, if you're committed, you're committed. So, I think this incident's the dude was just in a relationship.
So here's the thing.
Oh, Lord.
If a woman is in a relationship with a dude, just in a relationship, and she sees no commitment, don't really know why she's still with him, in my opinion, but hey, that's beside the point. If she feels it's going nowhere, she probably gonna get on stage with Chris Brown. But if a woman is married and she doing all that, it could be either one of 2 things. The relationship is not working, or the marriage is in trouble, or she's just ratchet. That's my 3 cents.
Do you like men?
What? All I said that the marriage could be in trouble. That could be both. That could be both parties. Wowing. You never know. I'm not picking a side.
I don't think so at all, dude. I think dude was
Jen said, "Well, you can call me Ratchet then."
Yeah, because I think the dude's overreacting.
Wait, because you said Rob would throw me up on stage if he had the opportunity to. He wants me to get the grind on by Bruno Mars.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, if you got that type of marriage, then
it's not. It's like it's really not that crazy. It's like for example, like every girl has like, every girl at one point has like that one person, that childhood crush where they're just like, yo, that's what they just fan out over. It's kind of like giving a hall pass, but not giving a hall pass. You're on stage getting to dance, bro. Or you got Usher feeding you some cherries. It's not that serious. Me personally, I wouldn't be insecure. It's Chris Brown. It's Chris Brown dry humping my girl, bro. Like, what am I gonna say? Oh, you can't have none of this because you're too busy with Chris Brown. Like, it's Chris Brown, dog. Like,
so you wait, Rob. So you would be cool with Chris Brown grinding up all up on Jen, just grinding her.
Baby, grind on me.
Absolutely. I'm totally fine
grind
with it.
On me. Whatever that goes.
I'm totally fine with it. I'm confident because I'm not insecure. I'm confident. I know when she's coming home at night.
I'm sorry. It's not about insecurities.
It is. I'm not gonna sit here.
So you gonna let Chris Brown grind up on me?
I don't know.
Hold on. Third. Let's rephrase the question. Let's rephrase the question because she just threw it out there like it was all ratchet. So what she meant to say third, ratchet, though. What she meant to say third was
grinding up all on females.
Baby, grind on me.
What she meant to say was third. Hypothetically speaking, you know how much of a Bobby Brown fan I am. If he pulled me on stage and started dancing, would you care?
No.
Don't worry, I'll
or
hey, like we said at the beginning of the show, the thoughts, views, and opinions is expressed by those people or those alone. Bobby Brown is one of the greats. There will be no Bobby Brown slander on this show.
No.
And I'm gonna be real, dude. Like if I had freaking Mariah Carey pulling me on stage and was gonna put it in my face, guess what? Whether she like it or not, on my face. I don't care.
Oh my God.
I don't care.
Well, here's the thing. Well, before I give my lit, so Jen says it's not like it's some random stripper that you can go home with. It's a freaking celebrity that does it every night with a different girl. Yeah, let's play advocate. I haven't played advocate in a minute. So you're right. Now, me and Rob could attest to this because we've been around celebrities. We're Z-list, W-list, U-list, celebrities, V-list. We done been there. We done done some shows with some folks. So we done seen the groupie love. So, I mean, I don't know. Sometimes, again, it could be one of those things where, of course, entertainers, blah, blah, blah. But then, hey, they might feel a certain type of way, especially if you're showing them a little bit of rhythm, especially maybe if they sense some insecurity. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. So it can lead to problems. It's just how strong are you in your relationship? How strong are you within yourself?
Yeah. I wouldn't throw her furniture out over it, though. I wouldn't be like all that crazy. I mean, that's just me, though.
So third, you never answered my question.
What was the question?
The question was, and still is, would you be okay with Chris Brown grinding all up on me?
You don't have to answer that, third. That's a bait trap right there. That's a trap.
No,
it's because I don't know. Again, a part of it's a part of the show, like Jen's saying. That's very true.
I get that.
It's very true. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm in the middle. I'm torn because a part of me would I'll be standing there kind of salty. I'm not gonna lie, what I mean? And you know what I mean? But a part of me, because I'm an entertainer, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
And can you
But
fault
at the same
Chris
time,
Brown
I mean,
for singling out Jess to pull her up? I mean, like, come on.
well, I mean, and then that's part of the
Can't fault-
ego, because I'm like, yo, he think my girl bad enough to come up on stage,
Yeah.
and at the same time, I want you to have fun. But then at the same time, you know, let's just play double advocate. Let's just say that, yeah, he does try to give you a little wang, you know, put some sausage in between your buns. You know what I'm saying? I think ultimately you have the power to determine whether that's going to go down or not. Am I not correct?
Correct.
Yes, you are correct. But I'm sorry, I wouldn't feel comfortable with Chris Brown grinding on me, whether you think it's okay or not.
Let me ask you a question, Jessica. Let's just say, you know, hey, we were close enough at the Janet Jackson concert, and you know how she likes to pick somebody from the crowd?
Yes.
Baby.
Yes. Yes. And then she ties you up. Yes.
Do you want to do
Yep.
sexy?
Yes.
Oh, so would you be okay? Or she's, I just want to love you, think you. Would you be okay if she tied me up, put me up on stage like how she be doing, folks, and grinding on me?
I dare you.
Damn.
I dare you to go up there. Do it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I feel about that.
Not even for Janet?
Wow.
No, I'm just saying because you like Janet too.
I do.
You don't love your man enough to give him a hall pass to get a lap dance with Janet Jackson? Oh.
Wow, it's deeper than that, but okay.
Why is it deeper? Break it down, Jessica.
Clothes
my
are still on. The clothes are still on. Hold on.
Yes, fully clothed.
Yeah, it's fully clothed. Maybe her nip is out, but it's covered with something.
Wow.
Jen says, "Wow, I don't think that's happening for you, Third." So let's just put it like this: if we go to a Janet Jackson concert, it's not worth to get front row tickets.
No.
You get on my nerves.
No.
You just gonna be nosebleed. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, Third, who you see it from? All the way up there.
Whatever.
We was watching it with God.
So
it was me, Jess, and God watching Janet. You know what I'm saying? Like,
whatever. We was pretty close at the last one.
not close enough for her to see me.
Oh my
Nah. Can we just like let's exclude the hypotheticals, right? It's just bottom line, Jess, it's just a part of the show.
No, I get it.
It's just a part of the show. You wouldn't let your man just be a part of the show?
No, that's just like him going to a strip club. I don't agree with it.
It's not a stripper. It's Janet Jackson.
I get it. But the strippers is also a part of a show, is it not?
Ooh, she hit you the uppercut, Rob.
Is it not? They're there to get money, right?
No
It's
stripper
part of the
cost me
show
$800
so that
a
they can
ticket
get
to go
paid.
see. Like, no.
Wait, what happened?
No stripper cost me $800 a ticket to go see that close.
But you still paying though, right? To get a lap dance.
No.
To get a lap dance?
No. Do I pay Janet Jackson? Janet Jackson chose me. I didn't pay. She chose me. She singled my innocent soul out that she knew, like, I'd done a lot of good things in life and I deserve some karma. So she picked me out. She picked me out. I got
another question for, because one of her favorite singers is Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey invited me up on stage and was saying to me, "It's just like honey, whatever she's saying, whatever." You know what I'm saying? Like, would you? Because again, you is Mariah. Would you be okay with Mariah singing to me?
Mariah don't grind, so.
Does she got a booty to grind with? That's the question.
Yes, she do. Yes, she do.
I guess she does.
I don't know. I never looked at her in that capacity. But, you know, but Janet gets down, though. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see her make dudes just, you know, like tied up just. I don't know.
I mean, it's not the same as a stripper. They are not the same.
It's deeper than that because lust is tied into it. You know what I mean? So you telling me if Janet is grinding on y'all ain't gonna get hard.
Then a Cuban missile.
I am married. I'm not dead. Like, yes. But you're that all right, that's a total different conversation. So
Get harder than
say,
get harder than a Popeye's biscuit with no water.
That's human nature. That's it's okay to get turned on. It's whether you act on it or not. That's the problem.
That is the key.
And then
wait.
So do you men not have like a Rolodex of this playing in your mind subconsciously?
Oh, baby, there's more than a Rolodex. There's more than a Rolodex. If any man is really, truly honest, there's more than a Rolodex.
Oh, yeah.
And women are just as bad. Don't act like y'all ain't just as bad. Y'all
I already knew before I even met you. So.
Met me with what?
Women are just as bad.
I already knew. So you ain't got nothing to worry about.
With what?
That man got a Rolodex of women playing through their minds. Yes. Yeah, I know. I find this out in my 20s. Ladies, take notes.
Girl, you act like you never had a fantasy moment or like relive something.
She act like she never had a roster.
I did have a roster.
You did have a roster. She did have a roster.
I sure did, but that does not mean fantasy.
Hey, Rob, I hate to go into the sex battle, but her fantasy is different than ours. So we over here thinking like, oh yeah, what we gonna do to Janet? What we gonna do to to Lotto or whoever? You know what I'm saying? Ice Spice, whatever. They over here thinking about, oh, what dinner can I get out for? Oh my God. Oh, what trip can I get out of? Oh, what Birkin bag? Oh, who's gonna slang me some good wang tonight? You know what I'm saying?
That's where you're categorizing women.
Am I lying?
No, because you're only seeing a select women online portraying this. Are you not?
This ain't Selena a select line. You just accused me of having a Rolodex, Jessica.
Okay, but you do, right?
Okay, so you just accused me of having a Rolodex. So would that be absurd to think that I have not experienced? Mind you, I'm in my high 30s. You know what I'm saying? Think that maybe I have not experienced some of these said type women or women who will put me up on game to where they're thinking. Again, you got to learn how to move in a room full of vultures. You don't think that I didn't got schooled to this by women?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you don't think that I've gotten educated myself about how men have Rolodexes of women in their minds, so when they see you, they look at you as a piece of meat.
Not all.
Not all. Exactly. Not all women.
So if you were
not all women.
All right. So Jess, I don't know what men you have been talking to, but we're gonna talk to some men tonight. And if you guys are out there, you guys feel free to chime in the comments section. So, I'm gonna let Rob shut up. I'm gonna take the hits for this. You know what I'm saying? I'm walking in the battlefield. I don't want to get hit with
a bottle, bro. I don't want to get hit with a bottle.
I'm taking the hits for this.
She already got the look. Like, no.
I don't give a fuck.
You're sleeping with one eye open, bro.
Right, real talk. I am. I'm gonna have hot sauce on my eyes later on. You know what I'm saying? But
oh my God.
So the thing is,
I'm gonna laugh if you're in the moment and she slaps you. Stop thinking about Janet. Stop thinking about Janet.
Like Dr. Dre, been there, done that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So let's just say it like this, Jess. Inside of a mind of a man. All right. So there's certain women that we know, just like it's just equivalent to you women. All right, so there's certain women who you like, okay, you know that, oh, shoot, she's good for maybe just smashing. Or this one's good for good company. Or this one I can just chill with, or X, Y, and Z. It's the same thing for you women, like, oh, okay, I know that this one's going to take me out to eat. Or let me be extra nice to this one. Or this one's going to take me shopping. Or this one's going to fly me across country. Or this one, you got that one that ace in the hole, the back pocket, Mr. Nuck, who done been in prison like 3 or 4 times at Slang Wang Wang, and then sexes you up like crazy. Let's not sit up there and try to play like they don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, am I lying? Stop me when I'm lying.
So,
he said nut. Come over with some cup of noodles.
So you're saying that all women are what you described?
Let me move my wedding ring to my pinky finger, you know, to the pinky ring. You know.
You get on my nerves.
Okay, so I just said right now, baby, that no. So the wedding ring got moved to the pinky ring. Let me put you on game a little bit. I just said that not all women. There's some women who think like this, and then we categorize women just like how y'all categorize men. You know, like there's some, and no, you can try to play good girl, but in a certain way, girl, subtle way, you do it too. You know who to get a meal from.
You married him. Don't look at it like that, Jess.
So,
You married him.
Not all women are like that. Probably majority of women will say, "Oh, I can cook my own meal. I don't need to go out with a dude. If I don't like him, I ain't going out with him."
Oh, I know where to go get him back from. Oh, I need him to spend some money on me. Come on, man. You know what I mean? Like, you know, let's keep it real. So if that's not the case in your point, then why have a roster?
You have a roster because men ain't serious. Majority of men are not serious, and that's a fact.
Where does that show your studies at, lady?
Do I need to get my female friends up on here?
Get them on here.
Do I need to get my coworkers up on here?
Put on your bat signal.
Do I need to get my family up on here?
Let's go ahead. Is there a number for the I Hate Men Club? Let's go ahead and get into it.
Hold on, I got you third. It's like I got you third. What do we call that? Fake news. That's fake news.
Oh,
that's fake news.
Let's get into it.
No proof.
Wow.
No proof. No proof.
So yeah, on my roster, mind you, my roster of years, there were two dudes, that were serious. One of them I married. The other one probably would still try if I hit him up.
Hit him up.
Oh.
It's a social experiment.
Oh.
Oh,
again, so you're talking.
He's
to
calling
a dude.
you a liar.
No, I'm not calling her a liar, but she's talking to a dude whose nuts hang on the floor. Like, you know, I'm really secure within myself. You know what I mean? Like, again, my thing is like this, and this goes for the Chris Brown situation. I got the video uploaded too. If she leaves you for a celebrity, or if he leaves you for a celebrity, then that person was never yours to begin with.
Facts. Or anyone. If they leave you for anyone, they were never
true.
Yours to begin with.
They were never yours to begin with. You know, because at the end of the day, there's people there are couples who go to strip clubs together. You know what I'm saying? There are women who are wives who will pay for lap dances for their husbands because it's for the thrill of entertainment.
Wives.
Yes, wives.
Yeah,
I've seen
wives,
it.
yeah.
It happens.
It happens all the time.
You said wise. W-I-S.
No, I said W-I-V-E-S.
Yes,
Wives.
I get it.
Okay. Girlfriends too. You know what I'm saying? They do it together. Like, hey, okay, it's just for the sheer entertainment. There's people who people watch, who will sit up there, you know, with their couple. Oh, you have a woman who's like, oh, look, babe, you know that ass is not real. That's a BBL. And he'll probably say, oh, yeah, I bet her booty stink. You know, how does she wipe her butt? You know what I mean? Like, it's certain things that people do. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? You know BBLs look stink. Yeah, I be wondering, too, like, how they got ant and diaper booty and how they wipe their butts. It's a thought that runs through my head. It does not appease me.
No, I mean, we are alike on there, bro.
I'm just saying, like, cover your ears, Jess. Imagine if you're trying to hit it from the back, right? And then you get that woof smell. Like, what it smell like? What it smell like? You know what I mean? Like, ugh. You know what I mean? It'll never be the, you know what I'm saying? Like, turn off. You go from being like a Cuban missile to just like a spaghetti. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm just saying.
Yeah. And
back to you.
touching on Third's security part, like I actually had an experience, bro, with a lady I booked. Matter of fact, it was one of my summer parties. I had Too Short, and I had a bunch of adult entertainment ladies out there giving out videos, sponsors, all of them. And Jen actually knew one of the ones I seen a bunch of her stuff, dude. I was a fan. So she was there, and even wifey gave me a hall pass. She goes, look, I know you're into her. Da, 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 da. If you want, I get it, understood. And honestly, that kind of broke my heart. And I looked at her, I was like, the F? Like, no, you my lady, you're with me tonight. You stay with me. And kept her around me the whole time. She even went out and found old girl, brought her over to me, and was like, oh, my man watches your videos all the time. Da, 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 da. And I was just like, what? Like, awkward. So that's the difference between the entertainment part and it's actually going there. Like, the entertainment part can be all fun and games, but when it actually goes there, that's when, like, a real man's going to sit there and draw the line.
Hey man, I think I said it on this show. Like one of my big shows I did at the Key Club. It was with the Dean's List. It's a hip hop crowd. So there's a bunch of like white people that were there. Like I guess what you call hipsters that were there in the crowd. So when I decided to perform Evaporate, I was just like, hey, I'm not about to rap Evaporate to no fucking dude. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I seen a girl right there, and I started any position you wishing, baby, I get the kissing. And when she's mind you, she's with her dude. You know what I'm saying? So when I get off the stage, the dude is the first one to approach me. He said, hey man, that was a good show. You did really good. Hey, my girl, she really feeling you. You mind if we get a picture with you? I'm like, huh? Like, yeah, just she wants a picture. Is that okay? Would you mind? I'm like, no. So he, go ahead, babe, go. And she's just looking at, oh my God, you were so good. Oh, she gave me a hug. We took the picture. And I said, hey man, you come in the picture too. Then we got a picture with him too. And then what happened? I went home. You know what I'm saying? They went home. It was just part of the show. So I don't know.
I've seen different.
Oh no!
But I guess my brother is ratchet.
Yeah, I can't speak on him.
Just a little bit.
I didn't invite the dude in to take a picture at all.
Yeah, if your dude is really about your lady, you're not worried about that. Like me, I'm really about my wife. I didn't care about that, and trust me, shout outs to Jenna Presley. Y'all look her up there, Like for me to not care about that when it came down to that, no. There was no second thought. There was no maybe. There was no It was like, what the hell? Like,
right. And and again, and I'm gonna say this with the possibility of being slapped. Janet Jackson is cool. She bad, but hey, this is my lady right here. You know what I'm saying? And one of the things I can tell you about celebrity women is that, hey, especially women within Hollywood, I can say it's about women within Hollywood. Everything ain't always what it's cracked up to be. There's a lot of, I wouldn't say fakeness, but there's a lot of persona, a lot of, especially ones who come from different cities, different states. They come to Hollywood to try to perpetrate Hollywood, you know what I'm saying? And they act like, you know what I mean? So, again, you can be thinking like, okay, you get with this, you fantasize about this woman, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, but then she can be bad-ish crazy, lo and behold. And then you have a solid good thing right next to you. So, but again, that dude that at that night at the show, it just showed his level of maturity, his security within himself. He went home with his lady. I wasn't on no grimy-ish, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, well, let me get your number, There's been others, but not necessarily like that. But he came with respect. He give respect. And he understood it was part of the show, and he was a good sport about it. Mind you, the song Evaporate is about going downtown on a lady, and I'm rapping this to his lady, and he does not mind because it's a part of the show.
Jess is like, check that. She's like, whatever.
She's like, you better not be rapping that to nobody else, though.
You ain't rapping like that no more.
If I see you on stage rapping like that, I'm gonna throw a microphone at you.
She reaching for the 40 bottle right now. She's like,
she said,
I better be the one he pull up on stage.
Mm-hmm. Hey, she already let me know she's my video girl, the stage girl, the model in the pictures. Sorry, models, video girls, you ain't getting no love from Miss Jessica.
So
but here goes the video.
She thinks she could get on the stage with Chris Brown. Take you down, huh? Take you down here. Here's the rest of your shit. Got me fucked up. You think it's sweet? You think you get on stage with Chris Brown? Well, come get your shit. Come get all your shit. Talking about take me down. Yeah, take you down. How about now you take you down? Do all your shit out, huh? You got me fucked up. Think you can get on stage with Chris Brown? Take you down, huh?
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Rob?
I lost my train of thought after looking at that video. I'm like, let's be real, bro. Your girl finally felt something real. You got a little insecure there. That's what the fuck that was about, bro. Like, that's.
And on that note, we'll return.
It's come to my attention that everyone's calling me a troll. Some said even the king of trolls. First of all, I'm flattered, but I'm done with all that. I would never do a deal with DoorDash and quite literally deliver beef when millions of people are watching. I mean, who would do something like that? I'm not delivering quality beef. It's more of an art than science. Don't want to be too obvious. It's all about timing, and I'm always on time. Oh, they sell combs. What a coincidence. No matter what kind of beef you have going on this week, remember DoorDash delivers. And you know what goes great with beef? A bottle of this beautiful Branson cognac, aged 4 years or 50 months. Who's keeping count?
Uncle Nearest Premium Whiskey is a brand of Tennessee. Whiskey honoring Nathan, Nearest Green, the first known African-American master distiller. The Nearest Green Distillery, located in Shelbyville, Tennessee, is the world's first distillery named after an African-American. Green is credited with perfecting the Lincoln County process, a charcoal mellowing method that defines Tennessee whiskey's smoothness. Get your bottle today.
Thirst trap. She said Khalees is a thirst trap.
Wait, but who's the Chargers video?
Well, first off, that's my cousin Russell's cousin Russell's barbershop out in San Diego.
Okay, because he hates the Chargers.
Cali Coast Barbershop. And that you are right. Man, for those that don't know, Third Degree has gone out into San Diego City and talk ish about the Chargers live on the radio station. That's how much I hate them. Whenever I used to walk around San Diego County, I would get stopped and get banged on by little punk butt Charger fans, you know what I'm saying, and whatever. And then, they're like, oh, go back to Oakland or L.A. And I'm like, punk you, get a ring, beach. And so, you know what I'm saying, I had to kind of tell my cousin just the other day, because he's a Charger, he's talking all that Charger stuff, and say, hey, Russ, hey, man, Jess got a ring before the Chargers did.
Hey,
Patriots got 6. Raiders got 3.
I'm good for the rest of my life, man. I see enough championships for the rest of my life from my team.
That is very true. That ain't no lie.
I am good. I am good.
For the Lakers.
Yeah.
We've seen, 10, 11 of them?
But I would like to see more.
True. Our franchise got 17,
You guys got a full white roster. You're not seeing one for a long time.
You know what? We got some black folks in there.
What, a speckle? No, Rob is right. We got specks. You know what I'm saying? They look like, hey, we're at an all-white party and maybe like a few specks of ink got on, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm sorry, Jess. I did not see one.
Maybe
So
they trying. There is some, but maybe they trying to make a statement.
No, because again, they got a bunch of and who are they? Who?
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like Lakers were stupid for that. So the thing is, it's like I don't know if it looks purpose like it looks like it's intentional. I don't know if it's Rob Pelinka. I don't know if it's JJ Redick, but I ain't never seen it this. You know,
I thought the Lakers would have made that trade for Jaylen Brown. I was like, that would have been a nice move.
I would have been on the phone.
That would have been a nice move, but you over here giving this guy a big contract.
Right.
Like,
No, okay, no. Austin Reeves is cool, but the Jaylen Brown, especially if he's not happy with your rival team on the East Coast, which is the Celtics, but then also too, Celtics, you let him go to a team within your conference, you know what I'm saying, to Philly. Philly's looking nasty.
Yeah, I know. They're looking nasty on paper, but we weren't worried about them, so that's why. And why should you call us Celtics, bro? We got more rings than you. Stop.
Celtics. Hey, I love you, Rob, but you know, again, like shout out to my Lala, I was born to this. It's Laker gang all day. I ain't never gonna like the Celtics. Yeah. I ain't never gonna like the Chargers. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't never gonna like the Padres. It's just
that's what sucks, bro.
Inevitable.
That hurts my heart because I had a lot of clothes I was like getting out, you know, with the weight drop and everything. I was like, oh, Celtics sweater. Oh, third don't want that. Oh, Celtics jersey. Third wouldn't want that. Here's a Patriots sweater.
I'll take it in case we run out of toilet paper, you know what I'm saying? Use it wisely. You know what I'm saying? Like make it look pretty with some ish stains on it. But you know, no Red Sox, you know, no Patriots, you know what I'm saying? Like none of that, cuz
Philly's looking scary right now. They are.
On paper, yes, they are. And especially if they get baby Bron.
As
much as I don't like baby Bron, you know what I'm saying? Like if he goes to Philly, that's a good addition because he's been keeping himself up. That was dumb with the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? Like that was really, really dumb. I don't know what they was on. Especially trying to build a team around Luka. I get he's your future, but hey, he can't seem to stay healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like he's almost like Steve Nash. You blow on him, oh, I got it. And it don't seem like he's in an urgency to get back. Like, you know, like again, we're in an era where we have people like Kobe. Kobe, he done sat there with 9 fingers, went and played basketball. He done broke his dang on kneecap. You saw what happened when he tore his Achilles. You know what I'm saying? He was crying, not because he was in pain, but because he had to leave the game. Like, you know, like this is the era, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, the only one who exhibits that, like, literally is the dude that's on your team, Jason Tatum. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Jaylen Brown's a dog, too. You guys could have got, I'm just saying, like, he would have been nice in the Lakers, dude.
Bro, he's a Kobe fan. It was sacrilege. The reason why you guys lost that one championship was because he was wearing purple and gold. When he went to the championship, you can't do it if you're a Celtic. You just can't. So I think he got the hint. So he changed his shirt. He put Kobe in a Celtic shirt, which is again sacrilege because Kobe would never. You know what I'm saying? But again, at the end of the day, you know, we could have had Jason Tatum. Man, we could have been building around him. Luka's cool, but I would have been building around Jason Tatum.
I would have if I wouldn't have got Tatum. I would have been fine with Brown and Luka. I would have been fine with that.
Right.
Like, that's the. We got to get off. All right, hold on. Before we go on, I just had to ask you this, Jess.
Mm-hmm.
If Tupac was alive and he pulled you on stage to do Me and My Girlfriend, you going to sit here and go,
Hey.
That's it.
See?
I'm done.
Hey,
I'm done.
No. I respect Jess for the answer because I'm a Tupac fan too. You know, but no. You know, whoa. I gotta back this up. I am a huge Tupac fan, and so is she. But Tupac has been known to be Mr. Still Your Girl. Bobby Brown has said it in his book. My pops, who's probably watching, he told me a Tupac story about seeing Tupac go up to approach a girl that some other guy was talking to, right? Tupac went up to her, like, got in her ear. Next thing you know, she leaving with Pac and not the dude. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Pac is called Pac. Andre Rison believes that Left Eye, was messing around with Pac. Pac has been known to break up happy homes. He was breaking up happy homes before Chris Brown and Usher. So
Just saying,
as much as I love Pac,
he has his shirt off. He had his bottle of Alizé. He's like pulling you up on stage.
Whatever he's saying. See, again, and here's the thing. We're going to touch on this too because I see some of you punk butts out there. Tupac is not a New York rapper. He's not a Baltimore rapper. He is a Bay Area rapper by way of LA. He's a West Coast rapper. So Tupac spent game in Oakland. Oakland is home of pimps, players, and hustlers. They got game. You know what I'm saying? He said it himself. He learned the game in Oakland. So, yes, Pac could be smiling at me around faces like, hey, yeah, we homies, whatever. But especially if they bad, yellow, and thick like Jessica, you know what I'm saying? He just looking, he get that urge, he going to say something like, hey, come home with me. Just like, okay. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to have to...
Wait.
Yes, yeah, I believe it. She went like this.
That easy.
No, not that easy.
No.
But if he come with the Hennessy, then he gonna be riding on the enemies. You know what I'm saying? It's thug life. Thug life. And when he say thug life, just
you let the man run the streets, he'll come home and
understand it. And me being schooled and knowing the game, I'd have to sit there with my pride ego, like, I understand.
I understand.
What do you mean, Pac? I bought all lines on me twice, man. Why, Pac? I'd have to just get him to understand.
She didn't sit there and go.
She was like, okay.
No, she turned over and was like, hold on. Oof.
Hey, anybody else though? You know what I'm saying? Like, and it would suck. It would put me in a position because I love Pac. But then, on principle. Because, again, I am from where I'm from. Pac, me and you gonna have to get down, homie. But then he gonna hit me with like, hey, the girl chose me. It's thug life. And I'm like, you know what? You're right. You're right. She chose you. Funk in Oakland.
Me and my girlfriend.
Me and my girlfriend. I'd rather be your N-I-G-G-A so we can get drunk, smoke weed all day. Jessica don't even do all that.
If you love me, baby.
Jessica don't do that at all. She's like, no. Pac came over like, hey, we going to get drunk, smoke weed all day. Okay.
Yes.
No, sorry, no.
I'll try anything once. I'll try one.
No.
I'll try it one time.
No.
She ain't going to do it. She never going to do it. Never. But the thought of it, be like, okay, you got me. Third, I'll see you in the morning.
He says he's gonna drop me off, so it's fine.
He was a gentleman the whole time. Third,
I trust him.
Oh my gosh!
All right, good one, Rob. You hit it with the whoop de whoop. You hit it with the whoop de whoop.
I just don't believe it.
And I never seen Jess fold to the whoop de whoop. But Jess folded to the whoop de whoop. She was like, she thought, like, okay. Third, maybe, okay, Janet, you just can't grind on him like that. You can't tie him up. So, we got the terms of the contract, Janet.
See?
Just one time.
You can tell Jess got that How Do You Want It song playing in her head right now. She got that How Do You Want It playing in her head right now, dude.
Hey, Rob, we would feel away about that because that was produced by the homie Johnny J. And that would feel away. Johnny J, yeah, R.I.P., man. We love that dude.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
Solid dude.
He was solid, man. I love that dude, man. He was cool. All right, man. So we gonna go on to the next subject. I'm just thinking about him. I'm like, it was Tupac Tuesday till Rob brought that up. Y'all might have to, I'm about to bump Biggie. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh my gosh.
Just the thought of it, you know what I'm saying? Freaking Bay Area cats. You gotta watch out for them. They slick. They slicking in the can of oil on Saturday. I'm just saying. But with that being said, this is something that me and Rob touched on, and I'm glad you brought it up. The importance of self-love and self-worth, self-respect. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the things that, we want to talk about because it's one of these things that we're seeing a lot now of people trying to enhance their beauties and doing this and doing that. And the one thing that I can say is that, you know, and shout out to one of my homegirls. I had to kind of like, you know, give her some advice, you know, saying about, you know, what she's going through, if it's real. I still don't even know if she's hacked or not, but I spilled my heart out and gave it to her. Like, if you're going through a quote unquote divorce or a breakup, whatever, the best thing that you can do in that situation is start working on yourself. Learn to forgive, learn to love yourself. That's one of the things I had to learn the hard way when I had to go through my ordeal, was how to forgive and to love myself. Because the minute that you don't, all types of insecurities creep in, bitterness, you know what I'm saying? Like, we wouldn't be able to have the conversation that we're having about, you know, some entertainer or whatever, entertaining the thought of being with, you know, or just dancing with, you know, for entertainment purposes, your significant other, if you're not deep within your own security. So, you know, one of the things I can just say, you know, we see people nowadays, and we're living in an era where people are on social media in the era of AI, where people are using different images, whatever, to you know, to portray themselves. And the one thing that I can say is as a man, for us, for when we're looking for a woman, the best thing that you can do is be in love with yourself, your self-respect, your self-morals. You know, it's one thing to sit there and, you know, if you're a big girl, embrace that. You know what I'm saying? Walk with real confidence, not false confidence. You know, not say like, hey, I'm a big girl, I'm proud. Where my big girls at? Then like Lizzo, you know, the minute someone start popping off on you, then, you know, you crying in the corner. No, be real about it. If you really are cool with being big, then embrace that and love that. Let that be a character trait that you embrace. Don't let anybody try to sit there and take that away from you. But you only get that way by loving yourself.
Yeah. And to touch on what Third said, like if you're going through a divorce or any kind of breakup, you have to work on yourself. If you don't heal from what hurts you, you're going to bleed on the people who didn't cut you. So let that sink in right there. You always have to put yourself first. There's nothing wrong with being selfish. You know, knowing what you're about, knowing where your values stand, knowing who you are as a person. There's going to be somebody out there that's going to see that, is going to love you for that, and is going to do whatever they can to keep you. So it's all about
real quick before I pass the mic to Jess, but learn to heal first. You know, one of the mistakes that I made or thinking, I used to have that mentality, is the best way to get over one is to jump underneath another. And that's not the best thing to do. You have to learn how to heal. You have to start falling in love with yourself before you can't expect others to love you if you don't love yourself. Jess, pass the mic.
You guys are speaking some real stuff, but what is women? I think we heal before we say we leaving. Once we heal, we know our worth and we bounce. So I'm not saying this is for majority of women, because I honestly don't know, but from my friends group, my coworker friends group, family, we heal first, then we bounce. So
I would never trust a lady like you.
Real talk.
She mad at me? No, she's healing right now. Oh, she about to leave. Oh,
because you would never know. You know what I mean? Like,
wait. So the last one, last one before third, mind you, because I literally just had a baby and we were gonna split. He's like, oh man, I just feel like if you start working out and you know you gonna leave me. Best believe I did.
Wait, you know, let's deep dive that for a minute. Let's deep dive that. You know, so again, we're talking about self-love versus insecurity. You know, now I'm about to join the he ain't ish club for a minute, ladies. You know, so again, if you got a dude talking like that, he's highly insecure. highly.
But wait, you only saying that because you know.
No. I'm not saying this. I'm taking myself out of the situation.
Okay.
This is just real talk. This goes to anybody. Again, if you have a dude that's saying like, "Oh, if you work out, then you're gonna leave me," it's because this person is not secure within themselves. They're projecting, and I meant to give a third word, but Quez ain't here, so it kind of got thrown off. But projecting is one of these things where people they project their own inner self hate, inner self whatever onto others. So because they feel like they're not of the standard, they're not worthy. This is what they feel. Then they want to kind of suppress you from you being great, as opposed to standing next to you or standing right beside to you and like elevating you, or even just walking in the glory alongside you. They feel like, hey, you're going to subdue them. And it's because deep down they're insecure about themselves. That is the most stupidest thing to ever say to a woman. If you start working out and dudes are going to want you. Like we said on this before, Quez has said it. I'm pretty sure Rob has said it. You know what I'm saying? We want motherfuckers to be looking at our women. For us, it's an ego thing. Because now I got the baddest thing that you can't have. You know what I'm saying? If you entertain this cat, that is because you were never mine to begin with. But if you coming home with me, then yeah, that's ego. You know what I'm saying? My mom just said today, like about Jessica, you have a beautiful wife. She's just so beautiful. I said, thank you, Mom. Like, man, it's one of these things where it's just like other people see it. I got something that is beautiful and gold. I'm holding on to that. Why would I try to suppress that? You elevate it.
Yep. And that's what real partners do. You elevate each other, dude. You never try to suppress. You always try to pick them up. You got to be their biggest fan and what they want to do. And regardless of what they're trying to do. It's like, okay, you know what? Is this what you want to do? You look it out and you're like, okay, how can I help you get there? And vice versa. If they're real, that's what being supportive is about. And honestly, it's like going back to that, unfortunately, there's a lot of women. I want to say there's a lot of guys too, because I don't want to exclude the guys out that, when you get back into the single life or you get back into the dating scene or trying to find your self-worth, it could be really mind-blowing because there's, regardless how long you've been in a relationship, the world's changed. Things are changed.
Right.
What you may think is cool is not cool. Then you start feeling a little insecure or how you look or anything like that. And to me, I honestly believe it's a self-confident issue, but it's also a mental thing where you just put in, as long as you're happy and you love the kind of glow that you got going on, that energy you put out will attract the same. And that's something I live by. Like, if they don't like me or if they whatever, that's on them. That's not on me. I'm not going to lose sleep over it.
Right.
I'm going to keep it pushing.
Right.
Like if we're being honest with ourselves, we all know what we have to work on. We know if we're really a good person or if we're, we really need to knock some stuff off, saying it politely, and, God don't like ugly. I can tell you that. So
hey, one of the things I can tell you, man, you just touched on it. Hold on. And Nicole Garza, 9427. Hey, how you doing? We appreciate you for tapping in. You got any comments, thoughts, views, and opinions? Drop them below. One of the things I could say for me, going through what I went through as far as my divorce, I went through a period where I wasn't even sure if I even loved myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go through a thing where it was really hard for me to date. I got friends. I had certain friends, or what you would call friends, saying like, hey, you third, man, you just go get another one. You just go get another. And you're not really putting in the perspective, like, no, like, on top of the fact that I just went through a divorce, but then I just lost my child. So, I tried to do that whole thing of dating, and I was telling Jessica, it was horrible. You know what I'm saying? Because again, you got to go through the whole process of, weeding out and personalities, and sometimes you get these crazies or you get these people who are extremists. You know what I'm saying? So one of the best things that shout out to Certified West, he said, and Pastor Fox, Pastor Marco, start working on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Start, reading the Bible, start reading books, start learning how to love yourself. But the first thing before you do that is learning how to forgive yourself. So whatever it is that you've done or you think you've done or you feel guilty about, start forgiving yourself, asking God for forgiveness, and then start forgiving yourself and walking in that glory. And then, you got to start just learning how to love yourself again. Because had I not would have learned how to love myself, I wouldn't be capable of giving love to this person right here, giving love to, our kids now, or giving love to anybody else. So you can't just jump into another relationship, can't just jump into something else thinking that, hey, it's going to be an easy fix, because it's not. Your personal journey is your personal journey. I never want to be one of those dudes, or you shouldn't be that type to where you're portraying this AI image where you're over here using AI and thinking that, hey, this is you. And I know some real ones out there who are not really comfortable with AI because it doesn't really portray what they really are. But then you got some folks who is like, this is who they think that they really are. And then again, if I was dating them, and we met up and you don't look like how you look within this picture, I'm going to feel away because now you're just faking and you weren't real from the start.
It's cheating. It's lying. You're starting a relationship off will lie because you're selling a perception of who you should look like compared to what you do.
Mm-hmm.
It's not cool. It's not. And honestly, just so you guys know, it's like everyone's making fun of you. Whether it's your friends, whether it's girls and guys are looking at it like, oh, random. Like, why would you want to put yourself in that category? Like,
True.
come on, man. Come on, man. Like, and regardless of what age you're at, when you get to a certain part in your life, it's like looks aren't everything. It's more the vibe anyways. So if you got yourself taken care of and you can hold a decent conversation, you're going to be all right. You're going to be all right. But
Jess, what are your thoughts?
So I was just gonna put you in a hot seat and ask you.
Oh, snap.
Ooh, back with the Tupac. Oh,
I created this thing, Hot Seat. Now it's being used against
revenge. Me. Here she is, revenge. Oh.
So how were my photos on the dating app? Were they realistic?
Yes, actually. Hold on. Before I get into that, shout out to Adoration. Thank you for coming through and holding it down on the after party. And then Adoration says, and people use AI to chat now too, which is crazy to me. And then she says, "Go, Jess." She's your hype girl. Y'all should form a group together.
Thank you, Adoration.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, on some real talk, Jess, and I'm not even hyping you up. That's so again, for those that don't know backstory, me and her met on Facebook dating. And I was, again, like I told you before, I wasn't out there. I wasn't on grind. I wasn't on no creep or sleep. I was literally just looking for a friend just to chill with. I wanted to try something new. I didn't want to try Tinder. Plenty of fish just got, no offense, but they got a bunch of, hoes.
Plenty of fish. Oh my.
They got a bunch of methods. What are you talking about?
Jess, that was was suggested to me.
No, I know. It was suggested to me too.
So when I tell you, you got the ones up there. I'm just looking for someone who wants to get to know me. No physical. And so the minute that you start talking to them, whatever, you get called a square. Like, well, when are we going to F? I'm like, whoa. Or, or you get the ones who sit there and count your Facebook friends to see how many girls getting. It's just crazy. So, like, again, I'm like, Facebook dating seems like the safest place to go. And then, I met a couple of ones on there. Again, it was you and then one other one who were just legit. Saying the other one just didn't have enough time. It had a lot of stuff going on. You made the time enough for me. But when I seen your picture, saying literally, I'm like, man, no, like you see like a few filters, whatever. But I'm looking, oh, she got freckles. Beautiful. You
see my freckles through the filter?
Yeah, the one of the pictures. I'm like, man, like, look, she got this. She looked cute and innocent. I'm just like,
Her was just like,
no, like seriously, because I wasn't even thinking like that. I'm like no. I'm thinking like, man, she looks cool. Like, I really want to get to know her. Like, hopefully she's cool. Hopefully, my thought when seeing her was that she has a personality to match her beauty. But again, I'm not looking to date because at this point I gave up on dating. I just wanted just a friend. So maybe we, even if it don't work out on whatever, we can just be friends.
And I gave up too. I was about to delete the app.
Like seriously, I was getting ready to delete it too. Like seriously, on all things, because again, the one thing I learned, and it's no offense to anybody on these things, but again, because you could be a true, genuine person, a lot of these dating websites or online are for people who have personality defects. Like they don't know how to necessarily interact or conversate with people in real life. And because they have things missing within their own personality, this is where they meet up. And then again, you get people who are really insecure, who are this and that, whatever, or misleading with false intentions. Because again, I'm a Sagittarius. I'm real. If you want to cut, just say, hey, I'm looking here to cut. Don't sit up here and perpetrate. If you're looking for a relationship, you want to get to know, then say what it is. You know, let it be known from the get-go. I'm dumb when it comes to clues. Just say it. You know, so one of the things I can respect about Jess was she wasn't on no, okay, let me go get a meal. Or she didn't hit me up like, hey, are you going to pay my phone bill? Or, hey, are you going to do X, Y, and Z? It was just genuine conversation.
Because I'm a Taurus, and we don't really like people like that. So
and she already had a roster that was doing that.
Right. If she wanted some waffles, she know who to go to. You know what I mean? Just saying. You know?
But
I'm not mad at the game because again, me too. Like I know where to go for this, know where to go for that. You know?
Oh
God.
I'm not mad. You can't get mad at the game. You can only respect it.
Going back to what you said, though, dude, I mean, it's kind of an ugly truth to it with the apps. Like, you do have people who lack, let's just say, social skills or how to learn that, you know, or how to deal with someone with a difference in opinion and be able to have a conversation like adults. It really feels like everyone wants to talk about past trauma and just trauma dump. And
man,
it's like,
true,
girl, I'm not trying to solve your problems. I got mine to solve. Like, where are we at? Wait, what? What do you mean you need to move in? I've known you for a week. What? Hold on. Y'all be wild. And it's going back to the AI, dude. The filters. The whole, like, bro. Like, you can tell if you...
Wait, let him finish. Go ahead, Rob.
No, I'm talking about the blurriness where it takes off the eyebrows, bro. Or, like... You know, like, come on, man. You know, a lot of us guys, even the women, we know what a fat angle shot is. Okay, trust me, I know. Like, we know what a fat angle is. Like, you.
Oh man, I got suckered in a couple of times.
Like, bro, stop.
I walked in gullible as punk. Go ahead, Jess.
No, I was gonna say with filters, if it's excessive to where it's like. Completely changing the appearance. Like Third said that with my filters, you can see my freckles. Some filters erase my freckles. Right. Literally. Why? I don't know. Because they're beauty marks. Not everybody got freckles. You know what I mean? Right. So if it like what? I
got a Bumble, so I've been.
I just got on Bumble. I've been through the ringer. I'm trying to tell you, adoration. I can tell you. Even if it's Christian Mingle, I'm promising you gonna come through some crazies.
Man,
I'm telling you, girl.
Mingle is the worst.
Get off of Bumble and go to Tinder. You're gonna see the same profiles. It is right.
Like
I've seen the same profiles.
And then right when I met Jess, I heard there's this apps a website called Black. You know what I mean? It's like for the ones who went to Black on Black. You know what I'm saying?
My daughter said a lot of these apps for dating is for the streets, and she real. And she told me this when she was in high school.
Yeah,
how do high schoolers know? How do high schoolers know? Come on.
I'm gonna tell you right now. If I was in high school and there were apps, I would have been using the app to get some.
Me too.
Oh my.
Hey, Jess, cover your ears. Had these apps would have been around when I was in high school? Oh man,
we barely got MySpace when we was grown.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. So MySpace came 2005 or whatever.
Don't even talk about MySpace. That
man, I was over here surfing in different countries. I'm like, yo, I can go to Germany. I can go to Japan. Oh, I go to Africa. Let's see what the girls look like over here. Oh, they like, add. Hey, be my friend.
The Rolodex.
Yeah, I'm telling you, ladies, like
2005, it was real. No lie. Why am I gonna sit here and lie to you? 2005 was real. Yes,
the best.
Yes.
The best.
Yes, South Africa, Ghana. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Japan. You know, and then on top of that, I had music to offer too. So then they was putting my music on their front page and put me in their top 8.
Yeah,
that's how the dudes were finding me, because they was over here surfing for girls too. They're like, "Who's the third dude?" Oh man, the music is dope. Then the dudes would add me. I would add the girls. Game.
Ratchet.
90% of my friends are female, bro. So like, I mean, I got my brothers right here. That's all the dudes I need around me. But on top of that, though, like going back to like the knowing your self-worth, like have fun with it. You know, don't act like it's the end of the world when stuff doesn't go your way, or you start questioning yourself, or you start try to be something you're not. Just have fun. You know, definitely have fun with it.
Yeah.
You know,
go out to eat by yourself. There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with it.
It is cool to like enjoy yourself.
It is
by yourself.
Yep.
Do that.
And don't be one of those ladies where you're posting like 30 self-motivational memes, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah,
you don't need to know how your heart feels when it's broken or because that's just
because it's projecting. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it sure is.
A lot. Again, self-love versus insecurity. People who are watching from the outside looking in can easily spot out somebody who's insecure. Easily. You know what I'm saying?
Bulls, bro.
If you are doing it, you don't have to say it. If you are really out here achieving this or loving yourself or doing X, Y, and Z, it don't really need to be said. You know, it's going to be shown through your actions. You know what I mean? If you got to post like 50 million damn posts about how self-love, I love myself. These weird ass proclamations, whatever. Hey, you know, let's take it back to the old school. Some of these proclamations is stupid. Why do you need applause just because you went up and went to the bathroom in the middle of the night? You know what I mean? It's something that you got to do automatically. You know what I mean? Self-love should be something that you do automatically. It should be something that you do. And then by you walking in your light, your real light, you're going to be that example that's going to help others. If they ask you, what's your secret? You can tell them, hey, I learned to love myself. There's nothing wrong with, like Jess said, going to a restaurant by myself, going to a movies by myself. Hey, I've done it before too. I went over to Cheesecake by myself.
But you know let's be real though. Like, let's say, like, for an example, I'm sure there's a lot of guys and a lot of girls that were looking at your guys' pic, posting your dinners and having a good time together, going, damn, I wish I had that. Because I know I get those same kind of messages like, oh, and I had to block a couple, like, oh, like they will see the situation and know what kind of person you are. Like, you don't have to go back on that. Like, just people seeing your lifestyle, seeing how you are, period, doesn't mean you have to even
wait. We have others. See, Adorations, I actually disagree. People are influencers. They're actually posting to help others get through things. I love the transparency. You know, there is that. Yeah, so it's a tricky thing because, you know, by default, I done made a few of my friends here on this platform influencers. You know what I mean? And just like even with some of the stuff, I can go to Rob seen it, Jess seen it. We can go to a restaurant. I can write a review right now on Google. I have like 1.8 million something views, you know what I'm saying, on Google just by my reviews. So again, it's the transparency. Like, you are right. It's the, hey, if I'm going through this, you can go through it too. But it's telling your life story. But again, when I'm telling you that certain people like project, like the perfect example I can use is Lizzo. Oh, big girl, this, big girl, that, big girl. But the minute someone says, hey, you fat Shamu, I don't want to do music no more. It's like, no, we're talking about real confidence. Again, it's certain things that if you're living what it is that you're speaking, it doesn't matter what the funk anybody got to say. You know, one of the people that showed me that, the perfect example that for me was my mom. You know, my mom could literally, she doesn't have to sit there and put on 50 cakes of makeup or wear like revealing clothing or take like the upper body shots where the cleavage is showing, whatever, with the face. And you know what I'm talking about, Jess. My mom can literally just walk into a room and command attention. She don't have to say anything. She can be cool just dancing by herself. And people are coming up trying to conversate and talk with her. You know, I've seen it. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it with my pops. You know, and truth be told, I've seen it with Jess. You know, when I was getting my I do my homework, Jess can go into a bar, a club. She ain't out there up in everybody's faces, whatever. She's with her homegirls chilling. One of my homeboys say, yeah, I've seen her before, but she ain't out there like that, Third. You got yourself a good one. She literally will dance by herself, chill with her friends. She ain't entertaining nobody like that. And that's confidence.
And that was when I was single.
But here's another thing, like what Third did, okay? Sorry, brother, I'm gonna use you as an example. Instead of me posting, you know, memes all day, motivational speaking, or get through the breakup memes, and hoping someone in my group actually sees it and goes, I'm going through that. You feel me? Why don't you just be genuine like my brother Third and just reach out? Because when he saw me going through shit, he sent me a message. He didn't have to post to me. He actually hit me up and goes, hey, you all right? You good? You want to talk? That goes a long ways, yo. I don't need to influence people when I could easily just reach out to them directly and be like, hey, keep your confidence up. Hey, we all go through it, blah, blah, blah. Be real about it.
I appreciate it. I mean, because again, you're my real friend, you know, and just like I seen this girl, I don't know if she was hacked or if it was real, but I seen like, hey, I'm getting divorced. I did this and that. I'm like, I reached out just in the inbox. Are you okay? Whatever you're going through, I'm praying for you. I'm here if you need to talk. Look, I've been through this before. Yo, this person loves you, but they're probably angry. Start working on yourself. Start working on yourself. Start loving yourself. Start forgiving yourself. Start giving them inspiration to hopefully get through it. And in adoration, you're right. She says, but Third, you can have confidence and still honestly be hurt by someone. No, that's very true. And again, how you get through it. So I'm gonna give you even more, even some game. I wouldn't trust or take the word of somebody who is currently going through whatever it is they're going through. If they're being hurt and they're right in the middle of being hurt, I wouldn't take their advice because, again, they're going to be spewing out anger. They're going to be spewing out this. So many misdirections and falsifying stuff that, again, is how they feel. They can't really sort through what they feel versus what is real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to take the word of somebody who then actually weathered the storm. Like, hey, if you see me succeeding and doing X, Y, and Z to influence, well, this is what I did to get to this point. And the first thing they're going to tell you is to love yourself.
Yeah. And watch out. There's going to be people trying to project their bad situations onto you.
Exactly.
Misery enjoys company. Misery enjoys company.
And that goes in the workplace too.
Yeah.
Man.
You got to be smart enough to identify it.
But here's the thing too. I'm going to give you a game. So I had somebody recently trying to tell me what it's like to be married. Oh, you going to see what it's like to be married, blah, 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 blah. And especially when you're married, but this person had not been married. You know, they've been their whole adult life without even seeing a wedding ring. And I'm not saying this to be messy. I'm not saying to be messy at all. The intentions were good and pure. I get what they were coming from. But again, if I have more experience with you, even with my divorce, with them being married, why am I going to listen to somebody who has inexperience?
I've already financial advice from a homeless guy.
No, real talk. Because if I've already been through it with my divorce, I already know, okay, this is what I got to avoid to maybe not make the same mistakes from the next time. But somebody who hasn't been through it, how can you tell me an experience that you have not experienced? And I'm not saying that to be messy. It's just real. The intentions were pure. But again, why am I going to take advice from this if you have not experienced it? And then again, some people, like you said, can project and they want you to feel how they want you to feel. So then they gravitate into other people. Hey, the next thing you know, then you got like a bird of a feather flock together. And you got a group of people who ain't never been married, you know, giving people advice about what?
And they want to see you fail just so they can say they're right.
Real talk.
So another thing, especially me, when I was going through my self-healing, was I stayed away from social media or anything that was like triggering. You know, if it's going to bring you down or try to trigger you or bring back any kind of bad feelings, bad vibes whatsoever, stay away from it. Right. You know, cut people out.
No, that social media is bad for them.
True.
Oh, it is. It is cancer.
Oh, you know, real quick, like you said, Rob, when I was going through my ish, the one thing I felt like, this is how you know when a person ain't got, real friends or people that they could pull in. Because I was on social media, I don't F them and or doing little subliminals, whatever. Like, again, then I have people who would pull me aside, hey, you okay? My sister was the one, hey, maybe you should just delete social media for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Because again, you're thinking that people are your friends and this and that. Nah. But again, they're loving the chaos. They're loving to see you spiral. You know what I'm saying? The ones who are really clapping for you are going to be the ones who are pulling you to the side like, hey, this is what you got to do to get through X, Y, and Z. The ones who are really happy for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But again, like Rob said, very important, misery loves company. And one of the things I could tell you is that even within my first, we did a social experiment. I would sit here and post music and post positive stuff all day. 1, 2 likes, no comments, whatever. The minute that I start saying, well, F this girl and then, oh yeah, they ain't ish. And then you get the 50,000 comments, the 50,000 likes, the reshares or whatever. You know what I'm saying? People we're living in a reality era where people are too vested in the people's personal lives and drama. They love the drama. They don't know what happiness looks like because they're so vested in the drama. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. Wait, because Adoration's over here. She's in the comments. Thank you for lighting it up. She said, it's not about advice. It's not about advice. It's about people knowing that you aren't alone and what you're going through. Very true. But again, you rather somebody take advice from somebody or find somebody who weathered that storm, because you could be following or being influenced by a person who's leading you off of the cliff. If they fall and they spiral, then you're going to be falling and spiraling just along with them. You want a good shepherd who can sit here and lead you and navigate you through the storm. You don't want to fall off the cliff with said person. No, that's a perfect example about the unmarried person. They aren't going to go through what you're going through. You're better off following happily married creators. But even still, a lot of shit that you see online, and I hate to use the word ish, be fake as hell, because people be, again, projecting and portraying a certain image. Social media allows people you get to show people what you want to show them. I can come up on here all day. Oh, me, mwah, mwah. The minute that the cameras go off, you stupid, filthy son of a what? And I'm taking off my Timbs and chucking it at her head. Or, I'm sleeping and she's putting Kool-Aid or hot sauce over my eyes, and you ain't ish. And then the minute that the camera come back on, oh, babe, I love you. Oh, that's why you got like the real loves and all the Papoose and Remy Miles. Why they ain't divorced? And what happened to real love?
Yeah. That's what we call illusionists, bro.
You know what I mean? Those are influencers. They could be leading you off a cliff. What happened to the real love?
Yeah. Look at the ones that had their show, the Ace Family.
I'm just saying. Also, third, be clear, following someone doesn't mean that you're a shepherd. They ain't your mentor or pastor. I'm just saying, like, hey, again, you never know who. Ooh, this girl. You're gonna experience it, but you never know who God places in your life to help you get through said storm or whatever it is. It can come in the littlest or smallest of person. You never know. I didn't think that some of the friends I got now, again, like shout out to the certifieds, he would call me stupid. Third, what are you doing? Why are you posting? You stupid. What are you doing? Are you okay? Oh no, I agree with you here. Or you got certain people who would literally keep it real with you. They're not going to tell you what you want to hear. They're going to tell you what you need to hear. And you never thought they would come from these people. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you never know who God's going to place in your life to be a shepherd. So it's not necessarily a meaning about a pastor or whatever, but this person can probably help you navigate through this storm. because we all go through storms and seasons. But somebody who's weathered it and been through it can help you navigate better, so therefore you can avoid some of the pitfalls and make it to some same dumbass mistakes that they made. You never know. That's all I'm saying.
I'm curious to know who this Ace family is.
Oh, YouTube. Oh, YouTube them. They
right.
had a,
so
my
with that being said, I'll show, we ain't got no time to show no love to nobody. But, but speaking of Chris Brown and, and Usher, shout out to our boy Bobby Ross Avila, because he's on tour with them, and I'm living vicariously through him. Look like he's out there having tons of fun on these tours and the R&B tour. He probably can tell you about the women that they pull it up on the stage. You know what I mean? But, love yourself first.
Wait, nobody asked me if I'd accept some cherries.
Would you accept some cherries, Jessica?
Would you accept some cherries?
You
lie. You are lying.
I told you. Wait, I graduated from IT University with a degree in backhandology. I'm just saying.
If Tupac pulled her on stage to get some cherries, she's taking cherries.
Wait,
probably.
So it's okay for Chris Brown. It's okay for Tupac, but it's not okay for Usher.
Usher?
Yes.
Usher?
All right. So, this is something that Rob brought up. I want to spend a little bit of time, but I love the fact that we touched on self-love and insecurity. Again, the most important thing that you can ever do in your life is to learn to love yourself, because nobody's going to love you better than you. And you can expect to give love or be loved by somebody. If you don't love yourself, you can't be that example of love if you're not doing it for yourself. So.
And honestly, it's the rule of attraction. Everything starts coming together for you, whether it's in your work, whether it's in your life, your personal business, your personal relationships. When you have that glow, you just attract people just like you.
That's true.
And everything
all right, man,
gets better.
You holding on, and we got to move on. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because you brought this up. Jodeci versus Boyz II Men. Wait, no, hold on.
I just want to say, Jen said it's okay for Usher. Okay, go.
See, y'all gonna get some of these R&B singers funked up. All right. Speaking of R&B, Jodeci, Boyz II Men, who had the best album run?
All right, so we're talking about the first 3 albums because that's where they're at.
First 3.
Jodeci.
Now, Jessica, I know you're going to say Boyz II Men. Boyz II Men were the good guys, the clean cut.
Exactly.
Well, I'll make love to you like you want me to. But then, for some of us, we're a little rebellish.
And you want to freak it in the morning.
No. You're getting it wrong. You're doing it wrrong. See, you don't know. That's why you ain't doing it right, Jessica. First off. Every time I close my eyes, I wake up feeling so horny.
And before that was
Pretty Ricky is the new version of Jodeci.
No.
Yes.
Excuse me.
No.
Oh my God. How are we friends?
Oh my God. Jessica, let me give you some. Let me give you some flow at you real quick. What more can I say? What more can I do? What more do you want?
I know the lyrics.
Wait.
I know.
Wait. I think about breaking you.
I'm sorry. Don't play
Forever, my lady. Come and talk to me.
Lady, I will die for you.
Oh my God.
Okay. That sounds cool.
Man.
Fiendin'? You didn't like Fiendin'? Fiendin' is the
I can't leave you alone.
Yes.
You got me fiending.
Their MTV Unplugged performance of lately. Oh my God. Oh my God.
And so here's the thing. Now, if you want some tight schoolyard, harmonies, Boyz II Men, hands down, unequivocally, there ain't nobody else. Their harmonies are unmatched. You know what I mean? I'm down on bending knee. They're over here pleading and begging. You know, again, it's the difference between when I started to learn with some of these girls out there. When you go to the Rolodex, some girls definitely like to be made love to. You got to slow it down. You got to slow it all the way down to where you're like barely moving. But then there's some girls who like to be, you know what I'm saying? And
yeah, my man said best to keep it gutter. I mean, like, they like a man who's very thorough with it, bro. Like, I
had a girl tell me, like, hey,
it was more
we like to hear that freaky ish. You know, like, we like to hear that. We like to hear what you gonna do to me. What are you going to do to me? We like that ish. So when you got the Jodeci come up here and they talking about, I think about freaking you. You got girls like just like it would evaporate with that girl. Oh, woo! You know what I'm saying? Like, so you know what I mean? If you, especially on the same wavelength, then you get it on, boom, you get it on. But if I want to make some love, you want to make some love, some nice quiet love. I just want to hear you breathe. Y'all put on some Boyz II Men. But if you want to incorporate some, you putting on Jodeci, baby.
And Boyz II Men, like, you guys, y'all weren't that hot when Babyface wasn't writing your shit. I'm just saying, when Babyface stopped writing your shit, you guys weren't that hot, bro. Like, Jodeci, I mean, when they split up, Casey and JoJo still put out like hits, bro. Hits, and hits.
But that 3-album run. So let's talk about the albums real quick. So
I don't even know all the names of the members of Jodeci.
Yeah, Devontae Swing. You got Dalvin. You got JoJo. You got Kate. Oh yeah,
JoJo. That's all.
Which you put it. All right, so look, Jess. Let me just put this puzzle together for you. JoJo, Casey, Devontae, Jodeci.
No, you've got there's Devontae, the Devontae Swing. Yeah. There's Dalvin.
Casey.
There's Dalvin.
Yeah,
and then there's JoJo, and then there's KC. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Jodeci. But then Boyz II Men, you got Michael, Wanye. And I like 4-man group Boyz II Men. Michael, Wanye, Nathan, and Sean.
Yeah.
And mind you, they got cuts. What's that? Man, they had a few cuts, man. But
Simpin' was my favorite one on the first album. Before people even realized, Simpin' was my favorite song on their first album, which a lot of people didn't even know what Simpin' meant. Like, dude, I love that, bro.
Even man, we're gonna have to bring this one back because again, Jodeci, I think you had Diary of a Madman. I gotta look this up. Jodeci first 3 albums.
Love You for Life, bro. That was like the wedding song.
Hey man, that's my cut.
So when you up at night watching Video Soul, bro, on BET, when he was watching the late night R&B.
Hey man, well I got one for you, Rock. Hey, when Boyz II Men put out "I'm Doing Just Fine."
Oh yeah,
getting along very well without you in my life.
I was going through a breakup, and that was my breakup song right there.
You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean?
I don't need you in my
life. Or when you trying to tell that girl who put you in the friend zone, don't let real love pass you by.
Yeah, man, dang. Because that was a dope track from the Evolution album, dude. Like,
don't let real love pass you by. Yo, their harmonies, I just want to thank you. I mean, I'm telling you, like, they got some cuts. They ain't nobody to sleep on, but they're like the good. I wish Quez was on here. They're like the good, squeaky clean guys. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Jodeci's like the thugs. You know what I'm saying? Like they that's why Pac made songs with Casey and JoJo. Thug life. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I like my thugs in the rap industry. I like my R&B singers clean cut.
Excuse me, God.
Use the funk out of me.
That's why she was like, I don't care for Chris Brown. That's why she was like that.
No, I actually like Chris Brown though.
All right, so Jodeci, Forever My Lady, Diary Madman, and the show, the after party in the hotel. Oh man, that last one I just told you, that last album had cuts too. The Freaking You, you know what I mean?
That intro, all the chronic in the world couldn't amount to you. I was like, yes. And I was lighting the bowl. I was like, yeah.
Wait,
I
and
was
then
like,
Boyz II
man.
Men, before we get up on out of here, Boyz II Men, you know, because they had some albums.
Because the
man,
song
but-
from Mama was on the Evolution, but it was also
It was on the
Soul Food
Evolution.
soundtrack.
That's the best song ever.
It was on the Soul Food soundtrack.
So Boyz II Men had Coolie High Harmony. They
Yes.
had 2, and then they had Evolution. You know what I'm saying? Like that 2 album. I know Coolie High Harmony was dope.
Was really
again,
dope.
Boys, Motown
Was really
Philly
dope.
back again. Yeah. But that 2 album, I'll Make Love to You, Down on Bended Knee, with a Water Runs Dry.
Water Runs Dry.
Man. Hey, their version, I'm gonna put you on because I'm a hip hop head with an R&B heart. Their version of Yesterday, they took that Beatles tune and the way that they harmonized and just cut it without a vocal, like without any instrumentation. It's just harmony and vocal.
Hard to Say Goodbye. What was that one track on the first album that was like ooh ah? Like, dude,
ooh ah ooh.
That was a panty dropper though too.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. They
sure was.
They was flirting with the, you know, they was flirting with the, but then they started begging, like, you know, I'm down on bending knee.
Yeah.
They're like, you know, Jodeci would say, let's get to it.
Yeah. Jodeci was clapping cheeks. What?
Get on up.
I can't with you, Jess. I can't with you.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I'm a mellow girl.
No wonder why y'all SWV is like whatever.
Hey man, hey, I'm with you on this one. It's Jodeci over here.
Jodeci.
What more can I say? What more can I do to show you how much I think about freaking you?
I better not ever hear that. I will.
It's about to be playing tonight.
I will stop.
It's
I'm about to put it on surround sound.
Oh my gosh, she's like,
KC saying, you gotta hear some.
I'm gonna laugh, and she's like, throw on that Chris Brown. Hold on, throw on that Chris Brown.
No, I like Chris Brown. No, I like Chris Brown.
I couldn't stand his voice at first. I couldn't. No Guidance was hard for me. It was that the X album that was dope, and then when he was talking about that X album was hard, man.
The X album was hard.
It wasn't until he started going through some things, you know what I'm saying? It made me like, okay, Breezy. But I've always been a fan of Breezy's dancing, though. Man, you know, there was one I just seen. Hey, there's Michael, then there's him. You know, hands down.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I felt like at the time it was definitely trying to be Michael.
No. Again, there's influence, and then there's biting. He wasn't trying to bite. You know, he was influenced by his 3 influences, coincidentally, were Mike, Usher, and Bobby Brown. As far as dancing, those are his influences, hands down.
When he dropped Under the Influence, that was my shit.
Mm-hmm.
When he dropped that track, I was like, damn.
All right, real quick, since we're on it, before we go, Mount Rushmore of lead singers, somebody put Casey, Haley, Jodeci, Cisco, Drew Hill, which again, Cisco studied, you know, KC to get those. Oh yeah, to get that. He kind of took his style a little bit. You got Lil G from Silk, and then you had Dino from H-Town.
That needs to be a topic for like our next episode. Because
Okay,
Cisco shouldn't even be there.
Hold up. Alpha, the first one said, "Lady Night Out, Chris Brown concerts, Jodeci. If my girl want to go, I just tell her to go and no." Wait, Alpha, wait. I gotta read this back one more time. Alpha said, "Ladies' nights out, Chris Brown concerts, Jodeci. If my girl want to go, you know what? You're right. You're right.
Come back.
You're 100% right. Just go ahead. Just go.
No.
Hey, Alpha, look.
But wait. What if your girl wants to go with you?
Well, we gonna get separate hotel rooms, and she gonna pay for something. I'm gonna tell you right now. If she gets, I mean,
hey Alpha, let me ask you, Alpha, real quick. So, if your lady, would you be okay? Coachella 2, don't come back. No real talk.
What?
Hey, no real talk. If they going to if they going to Coachella to be a Hochella, then yeah, please don't come back because they bringing back certain things from there. You know what I'm saying? Like certain things that rhyme with Iphilus. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just saying. But so Alpha, let me ask you this though. So if your girl went to a Chris Brown concert, got on stage, dancing with Chris Brown, would you be okay with that? No, you say my ladies' night out, Chris Brown concert, go see. My girl want to go. I saw her go and don't come back. But if she's dancing, would you be cool? I just want to know if you're gonna be cool.
That's why he said don't come back because she gonna have Chris Brown grinding.
I'll be cool with it.
Baby, grind on me.
Oh Lord.
Yes. Pretty Ricky. pretty Ricky.
Man.
See, I'm telling you, he's a Pretty Ricky fan now. Pretty Ricky fan now, boy. I'm telling you.
I'm telling you, they got it from Jodeci. I want to know what their influence were, for real. What is Pretty Ricky's influence?
Wait. Dino says the doors are locked and I'm calling the police on her. Don't come back. Bags on the car.
Wow. Wow.
Even if it's just entertainment, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, was it the pride? You know,
entertainment. Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, don't say you the one over here. If Janet tied me up, talking about, baby, would you mind? I just want to love you, touch you, squeeze you. The
Rolodex.
I get so lonely. Oh, not tonight. Not tonight.
I can see Jess. I can see Jess doing the I get some lonely dance, and the minute I'm on stage, she was like, "Whoa, you about to be so hurt, Janet?"
That's a good dude.
No,
that's a good dude. Just because of me,
is bounce.
If that's me, I'm like, she'll get over it. I'll deal with it later. I'm focused on the moment. I'm focused on the moment. Like
Alpha says, I never had a girl do a girls' night out ever. I'm a Leo man. Loyalty over everything. I like that, man. I like that.
He lying. He lying right now.
Leo's the loyal. But hey.
He lying now.
No, now you just ripping Chris Brown. He said these O's ain't loyal. You know, here we go.
I was about to say, he ain't no Leo. He's a Taurus.
My God. I'm telling you.
Tauruses.
Well, R.I.P. to my Janet Jackson days, because I ain't getting no more Janet Jackson concerts.
We went to one.
Nope, because I ain't no front row. Because she,
fine. I want a front row for Chris Brown and Usher.
Okay, well, you gonna come back with something, one of them, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
Yeah, no, not.
Some cherries and grapes or whatever. Cherries and grapes. But, you know, but hey, Jess, I don't know. Because if Janet came on there singing Rope Burn, because that's my song from her, the Rope Burn, you know, then tie me up. It just, yeah, you might have to just slap me a couple of times, you know. Just pop. You know, I'm going to take it like a G.
I don't blame him. You can't expect him to be like with Janet Jackson. You can't expect that. That's
Wait. Alpha says, I live in SoCali. I used to work by Chris Brown house. That boy getting in. LOL. Yeah.
That's why he's like, they better not come back. It's not part of the show. He ain't stopping.
That part.
True. Man, on that note. Hey, yo, this has been Drop Your 3 Cent. You know what I'm saying? Jessica can't go to no Usher.
Oh, I can't.
Because she ain't let me go see Janet. So
sorry. I prefer Chris Brown. I don't want to do Usher.
Usher's dope.
Are you guys actually going to try and go to that concert?
Yes. I mean, if it's affordable, you know what I mean? But we just had to pay for the wedding of the century.
So Rob, if you see me on stage with Chris Brown,
I'm not judging. I'm the last guy that's gonna judge.
I'm gonna look at the class. I'm gonna remember it. I'm gonna be a petty Sagittarius. I'm gonna remember it. Go ahead, have fun. Yes, sweetheart. Do you need me to pack you a lunch? Go ahead.
No,
no. Yes, no. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go up there. You go up on stage.
I'm
yeah, that's fine. No. Because hey, I think Janet has a concert coming sometime next year, and we getting front row tickets to that. And I'm gonna have a big old Janet Jackson shirt like, hey, pick me.
And then Jess gonna have a sign up there, Team Light Skin. She's gonna have Team Light Skin up there.
Jess, you are light skin. You're a caramel.
You're caramel.
Oh my gosh.
And you know what? Usher, man, like shout out to Bobby Ross Avila because he wrote for Usher.
True player for real.
He said, "Don't leave girl around me, true player for real. That's my nigga for real." He said that. Don't do Usher concert. You right, man. We gonna stick to the new edition concerts that we used to. If Ralph call her up, I'm just gonna have to go up there. But no, that's 6 of them. I got 9.
You get jumped by New Edition, bro. That's funny.
Bobby gonna knock me out for his boys.
Bobby's a big boy. Bobby's
gonna knock me out for his boy. No, Bobby's still hood. Don't get it twisted. He gonna knock me out for his boys, and I'm gonna start hating him. You know what I mean? So no, he's just gonna cause problems.
I'll be good to you, girl.
You know what, Rob? It makes sense. It makes sense. Sensitivity. No wonder why she like Boyz II Men. I just want to hear you breathe. Baby, they gotta plead.
You are the most
they gotta plead for the pains. You know what I'm saying? Jodeci just put it out there. I think about freaking you. You know what I'm saying? And lately you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You ain't gotta plead.
Yeah.
Get on up, girl.
All right. That's you guys are gonna have some interesting talks after this.
Man, I'm trying to tell you. I'm about to go turn on my speaker right dang now. All right, y'all. This has been real. Hey, shout out to Alpha First One. We got definitely come through. We here every Friday, 6 o'clock. Shout out to Nicole Garza, 9427. We see you. Much love. Thank you for tuning in for Drop Your 3 Cent. Shout out to Jennifer. Shout out to Adoration. Shout out to the YouTubers, the Facebook, the LinkedIn. We see you. Drop your 3 cent every Friday, 6 o'clock. Hit the like, share, subscribe, and we'll just catch you on the next one. And one of these after parties we have in the hip hop talk, because D1 came after NWA, say that they were a cultural, something, whatever he's saying, that they impacted the culture negatively. Personal for that for me, because again, NWA, this show is a legacy, is part of that legacy of NWA by default, by Jerry, by my cousins. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have the swag I had if it was not for NWA. So this show is definitely a part of that cloth. JJ Fad's a part of that cloth. So I don't know about if impacting, or you talking about leaving a legacy that's legacy. I don't know about that. Then we're going to talk about, who had the biggest debut, hip-hop debut in hip-hop, 50s, Snoop, you know what I'm saying? But then also, too, it seems like there's a lot of goofies who keep coming up with this whole thing about Pac. They trying to say that Pac's a New York rapper. No, we're going to talk about some more Pac. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? We're going to catch you on the next one, y'all. And we thank you for tuning in. Drop your 3 cent. See you on the next one. Peace.